it's rising. Welcome to the channel. I'm Venus Green, and I'm so glad that you are here for your June horoscope. Thank you. May brought me its challenges, quite a few of them, if you will, but we are moving forward with some grace here. I do want to thank all of you who are returning to the channel. Your presence means the world to me. Thank you so much. Getting back to this month then, I have split the horoscopes into two parts. This video will focus on the first half of June, including that really potent full moon that's happening in your sign on June 11th. So let's get into the astrology and see what the stars have in store for you. Your chart ruler, Jupiter, is going to enter Cancer on the 9th. This is your 8th house. It's going to bring some powerful new cycle of growth around intimacy, shared resources, emotional vulnerability, and also personal transformation. This shift is going to invite some deeper emotional honesty in your close bonds. You may be handling some joint resources of some kind. Some of you might be opening up to some kind of healing around old wounds that are related to trust. Jupiter in the 8th house can also really amplify things like inheritances, investments, maybe even psychological breakthroughs. On June 15th, Jupiter is going to square off with Saturn in Aries. This is your 5th house, so it's adding a layer of caution here. You may need to assess whether a romantic or maybe it's a creative pursuit that you are pursuing is truly sustainable in your life. Don't overextend yourself. Don't do that financially, and don't do that emotionally. Mercury is going to begin this month in Gemini. That's activating your 7th house of relationships and one-on-one connections. This is a strong influence for discussing future plans, getting into the details of contracts, for addressing unresolved issues with partners or maybe your clients. By June 8th, Mercury will have moved into Cancer, your 8th house, where it's joining up with Jupiter. Conversations are likely to shift into deeper waters around this time. It's going to be topics like trust, shared money, emotional commitments. These are the kinds of things that are going to be coming to the surface. However, between June 9th and the 11th, Mercury is going to square both Saturn and Neptune. So this could lead to some miscommunications, especially if emotions are running high. Try to be as mindful as you can to really slow down, double check the facts before you make any kind of important decisions. Venus is going to start the month off in Aries, which is your 5th house. So this is enhancing joy, pleasure, that romantic spark, and your creativity. You might feel more expressive during this time, especially if you have been working on a personal or maybe an artistic project. Now on June 6th, Venus is going to move into Taurus, your 6th house. So this is wellness, work, and daily routine. This is a really great time to invest in your health, to take the opportunity to beautify your workspace, or to maybe bring a bit more pleasure into your everyday responsibilities, right? Just because they're a responsibility doesn't mean we can't find pleasure in performing those things. Venus will square Pluto in Aquarius on the 9th. So this would be suggesting that there's the potential for some tension within conversations, probably some scheduling conflicts that are going to come up, particularly involving your siblings or your coworkers or just the people who are in your immediate everyday environment. Try not to force harmony here, right? This is the time to just let it unfold the way that it's going to be. Mars will remain in Leo for the first half of June, and this is powering up the 9th house, long distance travel, higher education, spiritual and philosophical beliefs. You might feel inspired to take bold steps towards something that stretches your perspective. But when Mars squares Uranus and Taurus on the 15th, there probably is going to be some shakeups in your daily schedule. Maybe it's within your workplace, could be with your physical health routines as well. One of those is going to be experiencing a shakeup. So pay attention to things like burnout, right? The possibility that there are going to be unexpected disruptions, especially if you are juggling too many responsibilities all at once. Well, this is your moment here. Your full moon, 20 degrees of Sagittarius, comes on June 11th. It's in your first house, so it's all about your identity and your personal expression. You might be experiencing a turning point around self-image or maybe confidence or possibly a desire to step into a more authentic role within your life. This is going to be the moment to release any self-doubt and embrace who this is that you are becoming. This full moon is going to be forming a Grand Mutable Cross. That's with the moon in Sagittarius, sun in Gemini, nodes are in Pisces and Virgo. You are going to be asked to balance your needs and your personal desires with external expectations. This is career responsibilities for you. It is your home life. It is all the relationships. All of these things want your attention, but really something's got to shift in order to make space for your truth. Now for your soul check-in for the month, let's talk about what might be coming up for you that would prompt your soul check-in. This moon is going to be inviting you to declare a new personal chapter. Some of you are beginning a strong new chapter in your life, and that's something that you really want to make known. For some of you, you're going to be letting go of an outdated career role or some sort of public persona that no longer fits. And then others of you are going to be trying to reconnect with your roots and or your emotional safety net. So as those things come up for you around this full moon, check in with your soul and ask yourself, meditate on, journal about, am I living the way that really reflects my beliefs? Where is it that I'm holding back my voice or my identity so that I can keep the peace? And probably how can I stand a little bit taller in who I am, even if others don't fully understand that? And others can be your close personal relationships too. Sometimes they're the hardest on us for trying to make personal changes. So as we move into the second half of June, then we will dive into the new moon in Cancer, Mars's entrance into Virgo, and also Mercury's shift into Leo. All of this is stirring up themes around career, goals, and deeper commitments for you. If you feel so compelled, we would love to hear what's happening, what's manifesting for you around the time of this full moon. Please share that and how you are working through that, just to share inspiration for others if that's something you feel compelled to do. Sagittarius rising, your truth is your power. Let this full moon spotlight the version of you that has been waiting to emerge. Best of luck to you.